Does your furry friend take over your bed every night? It's time to reclaim your space while giving them the comfort they deserve with the coldest, cozy dog bed. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description to buy now on Amazon.
The leader of neo-Nazi murder cult planned to hand poison sweets to Jewish children in New York City as part of a sadistic terror attack, the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Eastern District of New York has said. Mikhail Chkikvishvili, a Georgian national who has various nicknames including Commander Butcher, has been charged in a federal grand jury indictment with plotting to have a recruit dress up as Santa Claus and carry out a mass casualty event on New Year's Eve 2023. The 21-year-old is accused of being the leader of the maniac murder cult, which the U.S. Department of Justice says is an international extremist group that promotes violence against racial minorities, Jews, and other so-called undesirables. A federal grand jury charged Chkikvishvili with soliciting hate crimes and a mass casualty attack in Brooklyn. U.S. prosecutors say Chkikvishvili began devising the terror plot in November 2023, but it never came to fruition after he unwittingly recruited an undercover agent. His plan involved a cult member dressing up as Santa and delivering sweets laced with poison to racial minorities and children at Jewish schools in Brooklyn. Chkikvishvili drafted step-by-step instructions to carry out the scheme and provided the undercover officer with detailed manuals on creating and mixing lethal poisons and gases, the U.S. Department for Justice, DOJ, said in a statement. Since September 2021, Chkikvishvili had been distributing a manifesto titled The Hater's Handbook in which he states that he has murdered for the white race and encourages others to do the same. For example, and among other things, the handbook encourages its readers to commit school shootings and to use children to perpetrate suicide bombings and other mass killings targeting racial minorities, the DOJ said. The document describes methods and strategies for committing mass terror attacks, including, for example, using vehicles to target large outdoor festivals, conventions, celebrations, and parades and pedestrian congested streets. It specifically encourages committing attacks within the U.S. Major update after 6 people found dead foaming at the mouth at luxury hotel. Putin drives a Lada without a bulletproof vest on after Trump's narrow miss. Tourist sparks fury by grinding up against famous statue and simulating sex. 2 British men missing and feared killed in Sweden pictured. Chkikvishvili traveled to New York City at least twice in 2022 and stayed with his paternal grandmother in Brooklyn, officials said. He was arrested after Interpol issued a warrant. If convicted, he faces a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison. The cult has many names. It is also known as Maniacs, Cult of Killing, MKY, MMC, and MKU. The group is believed to have members in the U.S. and abroad. These members share a common goal of challenging social order and governments through terrorism to promote fear and chaos. Get in touch with our news team by emailing us at webnews@metro.co.uk. For more stories like this, check our news page. More, cult tried to kidnap coroner from courtroom for performing necromancy. More, parents' remarkable act of forgiveness to van driver who left son dying in the road. More, this 3D model shows just how close Trump was to being assassinated. Privacy policy.